Welcome back to another episode of the Vuvuzela. Today we're going to be discussing holistic wellness with Nicci B. Hi Nicci, how are you doing?
Hi, very well, thank you. How are you? Very excited to be here and to take advantage of this opportunity.
Awesome, we're very happy to have you. Tell us about your company.
So, Nicci B Wellness really is a full spectrum offering of services and occasionally products in order to meet your health and wellness needs on a body, mind and spirit level, essentially.
So you approach complete wellness through an holistic approach.
Absolutely. So I come from a very Western medical training background. So I did nursing way back in the 90s. And since then I've really tried to look at more natural ways of addressing health and wellness. Again, always on a body, mind and soul, spirit perspective, because you can't really separate them. What happens on one level will affect the other levels. And if I may just say quickly that really the body is simply an expression of what's going on in the mind and in your spirit life, which is really, I guess, your joie de vivre or your attitude towards life, you know. So yeah.
We're in the midst of this pandemic and people's stress levels are extremely high.
Terribly.
What can you offer?
Well, so there are a few things I've noticed during these times. Well, in the beginning of the coronavirus, you know, when it all started taking off and when lockdown kicked in, there was a lot of panic. So stress levels really shot through the roof. Just being caught up in the kind of collective consciousness of where everything was at and all the death and dying kind of constantly being put in our state of awareness. And then we seemed to calm down a bit and actually get really comfortable and eat wrong, and we stopped exercising and we just kind of lounged around. So for a lot of people that had a very negative impact both on the mind and the body. So they weren't really keeping actively focused on how to support themselves in the natural ways that you can to deal with stress management. So for example, what you eat, how you move, you know, doing some gentle exercises can be very beneficial, how you breathe even. So I also noticed that it had an impact on very real physical issues, such as a lot of heart issues. I happened to watch Maxine's interview and she mentioned her patients having arrhythmias and what have you. And then we saw anxiety levels go up and people get very depressed. And really what I aim to do, or what I've tried to do during this time is I actually set up a series of wellness talks. They are the compass to wellness, which really look at the four most important cornerstones of how we can address our health on a body, mind and spirit level. In fact, tonight is the third one in the series. So it's via Zoom for anyone who's interested in participating. I also do a blog to go with it that is quite detailed. The talk is quite relaxed, whereas the blog is very detailed with medical information and warnings about how to use the methodologies that I recommend.
Nicci, you do Reiki and you do reflexology.
Correct, and massage.
And massage.
Correct, and wellness consulting.
Actually, yeah, you offer the whole package.
Pretty much, you know, from wellness consulting, which is to identify and address your actual physical discomforts and diseases, together with your mental application. So then we bring in your philosophical approaches. You know, I did psychiatry as part of nursing, so I've got counseling skills. And then as far as the spirit goes, we need to introduce energy. So from that perspective, then we bring in Reikis, crystal therapies, meditation, breathing techniques, visualization. And for those who are willing to go that little bit extra, I even do dabble a bit in the esoteric, and I do some tarot card readings. So yes, what I have to offer is really broad, and we can keep it as conventional as people like, or we can take it as far as you're willing to go to embrace the 360 body, mind and spirit experience. And you know, kind of when you experience the Nicci B wellness treatment or service, really it's a journey. It's either the start of your journey, or it's going to connect with you at some point in your journey towards health and wellness. And I really do want to bring in as many tools and resources to allow people to become masters of themselves, not only body, mind, but also spirit. Yeah.
Thank you, Nicci. It's been absolutely awesome interviewing you. And just by talking to you, I can see that your approach is amazing.
I love what I do, and I feel honored, and I'm very grateful when people trust me, especially when they lie naked on my massage bed, you know, and expose themselves to me. I'm very grateful always to be able to do what I believe I'm here to do, which is provide care and safe, supportive, healing tools and resources.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And to the viewers out there, if you're looking for a lifestyle change, not a quick fix, but a healthy way of going forward, contact Nicci B. We'll be sharing her details. And thank you for joining us for another episode of the Vuvuzela. Until next time.